What was I searching for?
That would be Sanity.
Oh, I don't have any of that.
At least handled, but not like concourse judge level handled.
Not even like drive it to work handled.
It's gonna function, sort of.
I've come to check out a burned 1968 GTO. See if there's anything on this I might use. Carb kit.
Fresh paint on the bottom.
Yeah, that's cool. Some of this car's fresher than other parts of it. Wow. Yeah, not all these had that chrome. Or no, that's the Endura. Yeah, you can see the holes. Yeah. Okay. Most of them were, yeah. Wow. Looks like a chrome with all the rubber burned off of it.
Just smaller.
Just smaller, yeah. Got this mess home and sort of questioned why I bought it, but I think I can make a used car flip out of it. When you see the guy that's gonna buy this thing, he's got to get it home driving. We'll see about that.
I wonder if that shifter cable's melted. Well, we'll figure it out one way or the other. All right, let's get something hooked up to this thing. Drag it to a car wash. And then, and then wheels and tires. Okay, we're on it. We got it.
You did find the trunk key, right?
Yeah, right here.
Sweet.
Yeah, it still works.
Hopefully.
Well, I think part of the lock cylinder's still in it.
Oh, that would make sense.
No.
No. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to hit the door latches too.
That's probably smart. Hinges and latches.
Hi, JD.
And they all work. Let's make sure they stay working. This is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
All the Freon leaked out?
Yeah, damn it. I don't know, Tim. I think you kind of hooked me up with a lemon.
Yeah, it's a lemon. There's no buyback.
What?
No buybacks.
Oh, shit.
And all your stuff you brought, did you happen to grab a hood pin kit?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say I got some all thread waiting, but a hood pin kit's probably better.
All thread is more on brand for me, but we'll splurge.
Let's see what happens.
I didn't get the soap.
Well, we don't want to spring for the extra soap.
No,
We're going to do the wax though, right?
yeah, we'll wax it.
You know, in the new car plants, they make the panels with that hydroforming, and I'll bet you could get that roof straightened if you had a strong enough jet of water. You could be the cutting edge of restoration.
What we do, we get a big balloon
Uh-huh.
and put a big balloon in the car and just air it up until it pops it right out.
Plausible.
I've done it with footballs before.
We hit it with some clear coat. You got one? Yeah, we'll try and come and see what it does.
That's how all the professionals save the patina. They clear coat it.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking clear coat so it doesn't get on us.
For your protection.
Is there a highway we can go down?
With the trailer to like air dry it?
Do we have something we can tie the hood down with so it doesn't go flying up?
Sure. Hood pins.
Remember, you have some baling wire or a chain or something, just hook it.
I got a ratchet
Yeah,
strap.
hook it through there and down here, boom.
Pontiac can fire right up.
I actually have had it running.
Of course it has.
The worst looking ones run the best.
They get parked because they quit running.
Want me to steer it?
Whatever.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, but I'm moving with the trailer. That's the problem. Yeah, we're ready to put ramps down? Yeah. Okay.
You guys are like a regular NASCAR pit crew.
Yeah, we're last always.
If you can't be first, you can be last.
That was the first. I made this ratchet quite enough for high compression motors, but
It's just a low compression ratchet. Guys are busy assessing the car here, so I'm gonna grab these dead skins, get them off to the tire shop, and at least get this old heap rolling. There we go. First burned out useless parts to come off this car and be replaced with something functional. Guys are needing a HEI cap, so it's time to raid the parts department. Looks like this battery's all out of lightning bolts.
it is all dried up.
So I've been away for a few hours and I'm back, and these guys are a little more sooty than I remember them the last time I left. Hey, you guys been in a coal mine or what?
Yes. Don't pay nothing, I tell you that.
Wow.
It cranks.
Okay,
We had it cranking.
cool. That's a start.
The brakes seem okay. I'm about to drown JD in water.
No. Hang on, I'm gonna get out soon. Ah!
It's full of antifreeze.
It was.
Just in time. But my arm's still wet, so.
Get the oil filter? No.
No, but I still gotta get this out.
Tight.
Okay, up, on, off the pedal. Which one went down, Jay?
The front one.
Okay. Make sure. How far down was it?
Halfway.
Halfway, good.
It had pedal and then it.
Yeah, no, it didn't. I think that was because we.
All right, Jim. I'm gonna see if they work. Just hit the brakes. Absolutely not.
Well, let's leave the other side.
All right. I think it's wheel cylinders.
Are the
Well, I felt when I pushed last time, there was pressure, and something went boom, and I think it might have been the wheel cylinder on this side, but going out and setting.
Yeah.
So I heard a little tank.
The guys have been elbows deep out here, and they've discovered a couple issues that require me to make a run to the parts department. One is a non-functioning alternator, which even after disassembly was not able to acquire function. The other issue they've run into is this has a 68 style belt drive on a 69 engine. Is that what we determined? Okay. So I've got to go see if I have a 69 assembly for the belt drive.
Do I need to write down a shopping list for you?
Well, you know, shopping for used parts is less of an exact science than shopping for new parts.
Yeah, but they could just be close enough, so, you know.
Yeah, you got something here that'll make them fit.
That's right.
Venture deep into the bowels of the vast parts department, and on some bit of searching, shelf to shelf, stack to stack, pile to pile, and look what we've run across. Correct 69 belt drive complete. Yes. One more quest in the inventories of the vast parts department is for correct alternator. The one they had in there was not clocked correctly, and they took it apart to try and clock it correctly, and unsuccessful. So under that shelf is the alternator pile. So I gotta start digging. Should be something in here that'll work. Did you want me to call the O'Reillys and chase that steering hose, or look online, or look in the parts department again?
If you got one, I mean.
Okay. I'm suddenly hungry for spaghetti, are you?
No, just a headache. This comes with ignition switch, everything. It has the generic GM plug on it for an ignition switch. That'd be cool if we had one of those. Oh, no.
That's a convenient place to stick jumper wires.
Exactly. That's not a bad idea. I don't want all this extra spaghetti, though. I could do it better. Dykes?
I don't care, right here.
All the extra wire? You have enough in here to wire like 3 semis.
Yeah. That's what that 68 Le Mans, and I was trying to figure out, like, what are all these zip-tied coils, like, hidden behind the kick panels and, like, behind the sail panels.
And, like, people, you can shorten these, actually. It's okay.
One of the first cars I worked on, I had for the starter signal wire, I had this huge coil of wire, and I was beating my head out, like, why couldn't I get this thing to have starter signal? And a guy told me there's so much resistance in that entire coil of wire that it's literally losing so much voltage from the drop that it can't.
He's got a hold of 3 of them.
Oh, where do we need him to go?
Nope, there's some more coming, JD.
Alright, do we have crankage? We sure do. Alright.
Man, that is a high compression motor. Man, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Golly.
No, not yet, but I'm working on it.
You get that, and those,
It'll fire.
and then we're done.
You hear that thing crank, man.
Is it like that stock, or is this motor built?
10 3/4 to 1 compression.
Yeah.
Factory, flat tops.
It sounds like the starter needs some reshimming, but it's functioning.
Oh, God.
I know, but I'm saying it's the engagement's a little angry, but who cares?
Jim's trying a third trunk key here.
You got it?
Yeah. I found the right key.
pretty bad in there.
I don't think it'll pass the stomp test. Alright, so Jim's a little disappointed at the lack of a trunk floor, so he sent me to search for something to patch that up with. No U-turn. That one's a little small. Cardboard not strong enough. Don't think that would go 200 miles. There's a bigger road sign. Oh, I think we got it.
What does it say?
Preservation project.
Okay, that's a good one.
This will work.
Trunk floor?
Yes. I'll set that back there.
Alright, you install that. What was I searching for?
That would be Sanity.
Oh, I don't have any of that.
There's just different textures, so we're spraying it to see what it looks like. We need to preserve the toastiness.
What's in that can?
Clear coat.
Clear coat? Seriously?
Yes.
You're saving the patina?
Yeah.
Jim, this car's got what they call hard patina. Hey, Dalton. Since you're the lead on this project, do I have permission to buff and polish the rear bumper?
Yeah, you know, that would be acceptable. That would be acceptable.
Shiny chrome.
Oh my god, you got the turtle wax.
Permission granted, he says, so it's getting turtle waxed.
Shiny chrome bumper on the back of this. That'd be just
Hilarious.
This is actually a replate bumper.
I thought it looked new.
Not a great replate, but it's a replate bumper.
Well, you know, it's not numbers.
Not numbers.
I like how it's all blued over here.
Yeah.
That might look kind of cool.
That's why I was going for it, honestly.
Oh, and rust remember.
And rust
chassis
remember.
wood.
Dude, this thing's gonna be basic to this. Let's take it to Pebble Beach.
Wait, did we get the brakes done?
No. Brakes.
You're still doing the boot?
You're doing the brakes.
Yes, but
We're probably putting wheel cylinders in it, but we're gonna try not. We're probably putting front wheel cylinders in it here. I will clarify there.
Okay, so pay attention and hear me out on this one. It was a kind of a trend for building model cars. You'd put a piece of masking tape down the center, and you would do half of it as a beater and the other half restored.
Oh,
That would be unreal to do with this car.
that's an idea. Cuts my workload in half.
That's a badass idea.
It's a badass.
And clear this side. Like I got one seat all nice. The other
And I'm
seat's
just
still burnt.
thinking, what made me think of it was that this half of the bumper is not
Yes,
cleaning, and
and
this half is cleaning really well.
And you couldn't replicate.
And
that.
I wasn't gonna take this melted plastic off either.
Dude. That's
All right,
That
I'm
might be
making a
the way to
tape
go.
run.
Because it wouldn't have to be perfect.
No, it would just need to look.
because the contrast would be so much the inside
Yeah.
would look perfect.
Dude, I'm telling you guys right now, that 68 Cutlass video at the 53-minute mark when you circled the driveway, that was a good 20-footer car. You could have buffed the paint on that car, and it would have looked like
Presentable.
really respectable.
Yeah, from the outside, that car didn't look that bad. That's why I bought it.
So where are you at in your wiring pursuits?
Waiting for JD to get the hell out of my way. For one.
I'm waiting on him to get out of the way so I can decode the cal tag. This is no joke, but if you do restore half of this car, I will come up there for a week and help you.
Alright. You know body work, right?
Vaguely. So my best body work, and I don't say it to toot my horn, but like fabricating patches for rust holes. I mean, it's crazy. Well, you already know this, but it's crazy with just a brake and a shear and a shrinker stretcher what you can build.
Oh yeah. Yep, I have none of those.
The insulation around it, keeping it from sliding up.
Should help hold it on.
The wide open vacuum leak for the brake booster.
Yep.
It'll just spit and sputter.
I got a thumb. I'm in the closest to the flame zone.
All right.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
Timing's off.
Yeah, something's off.
It sparked though.
Try
It
it.
shot back through the carb.
Let's see, counterclockwise. Advance it. Big changes.
All right.
Bigger changes. That's all it's got.
That's too advanced there. It's bucking the starter.
I don't think we're close.
It could be 100.
Yeah, I know we saw it or verified it twice. I could have them. I mean, I pointed number 1 here. You spin counterclock.
Yeah, you're coming up on the tab now.
All right.
Bump it just a little tick so we can get on the tab. Another one just like that. Perfect. You're right in the middle of the tab.
All right. So
Smack in the middle of all the teeth.
number 1.
You know your wiring in the distributor is good because it popped.
Yeah, it's sparks, that's for sure.
This is 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. Well, no. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah.
Okay, then
No, you got odds.
this is 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, then 4's over there. Get some weed eater fuel in here, a little oil for cylinder lubrication.
High compression engine. I don't mind popping them off a brake clean, but we sprayed a lot in there, so let's give it something real to chew on. But it should run now. You know why it acted like it was 180 out? Because it was, but not for the reason you thought it was, or I thought it was.
A little down the gap. Call it a day.
She'll fire.
Contact. You want me to plug the vacuum this time, or just let it rip?
We'll let it rip.
All right.
Let's plug the vacuum. You want to get your finger on there?
Yeah.
Do we need to work that throttle at all, Jim?
Yeah, give me a little.
Look at the exhaust. Oh.
We ran out of fuel.
It's surprisingly less smoky than the 68 Cutlass, so that's an improvement.
Dude, it sounds good.
It
Let's put another
does.
bowl full in it and try and get the exhaust. No?
We'll get it.
Okay.
We'll get it.
That's cool.
It's
It was like,
butter.
let's see if there's,
Did it pump anything?
it's oily up here, I think. I mean, take a look in there.
Well,
I'm trying to look at the rocker.
It's fine. They pump or they don't. It'll either run or blow up. Go in between.
That
No,
thing
in
ran
between.
good.
Ran
For
really
all the vacuum leaks it's got.
That's good.
So we are back for day 2 of mechanical and cosmetic hackery. What is he sawing apart? my. Stopping the car involves hacking things apart with a Sawzall?
Oh, always.
Alright. So there's the mechanical hackery. What's going on for cosmetic hackery? I've never seen those in a Pontiac parts catalog.
It's special order.
Special order?
This is the performance option.
What's the RPO code? Okay, guys are short on some hardware, so it's one more trip back to the parts department for me. Perusal of the parts department. This represents about 3 years of accumulation out of the bottom of the Escalade, which we just freshly cleaned out probably 2 weeks ago in preparation for the pole barn garage, guys. And there looks like 1, 2, and 3.
Nuts.
I got nuts.
Oh, look at this right here, hey? Right here, look at this. These are not lock nuts. You can put the lock nuts here so we can get to them if you have to.
We got 3.
Good.
The booster may rattle off, but the master cylinder won't. We've got a GTO Revival first. We've got brake clean actually being used for brake parts. This is a factory harness, remnants have to go, so more hackery ensues.
Less chance of fire.
So I've outsourced the installation of the power steering hose to a professional. I'm just a parts guy. Jim over here still polishing the brass on the Titanic.
Seal coating.
There we go.
Dalton incoming PTSD moment. Got a spring.
Nice.
JD and I are back to the parts department again, trying to find a spring that's a little closer match. Thought this was kind of the area where there might be one, but it looks like no. I guarantee there's some at my dad's.
Want to go there?
Heading up the hill to an auxiliary location of the parts department at a remote, undisclosed location. This is my $50 GTO. I bought the whole 68 Le Mans parts car because it's got a good frame. Mine is buckled, so I don't need anything off the chassis of this car, which means it's ripe for the pillaging. Just gotta check and make sure they're there. Obviously a lot of this car missing. It still seems springy. Great part of this was there's no shocks in the car, so jack the car up, rear end drops, springs literally fall out. Easy. After a reasonably small amount of effort, springs have been acquired, and now it's time to go back to Camp Pole Barn and check the progress of the fried, crispy 68 GTO.
I have to get these
As tight as possible.
as tight as possible. All right.
300 foot-pounds approximately.
Not like super cranked. You want that bushing snugged but not squeezed.
You want to like get an impact, hold it on there for like 45 seconds straight. Just let it eat.
Trigger down.
Yes.
All right,
Go
that's
to town. Okay, JD, I need your help again.
okay.
Regular NASCAR pit crew. Now the guys said for some reason that accelerator pedal broke and it's 68 only. They've tapped me to run to the parts department here. This is my 68 Le Mans parts car for my GTO. I'm thinking the GTO still has that piece on it, so this is an extra that I don't particularly need. So I've grabbed my tools and it's gonna come off to go on Dalton's GTO. These are like 1981 belts.
This one says I voted for Reagan.
Okay. So the pulley situation is at least handled, but not like concourse judge level handled.
Not even like drive it to work handled.
It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
function, sort of.
So this is like the vacation equivalent of I'm not touching you.
No secondary.
Huh?
No secondary.
No secondary.
No secondary.
It doesn't open the air doors.
Oh,
Look at the lever. Yeah, it's working just fine.
okay. I'm sorry. I thought the air door was gonna go. Whoa!
Air doors are vacuum controlled.
Oh.
Silly me.
It's actually a vacuum secondary carburetor with a mechanical base plate.
Whoa! I heard it right there. Whoa!
These were kind of hard to get off. Well, that one's still on. It's like they're melted to it or something. But, you know, this is the articulating arm for the hidden windshield wiper. John DeLorean designed that, if I'm not mistaken. And what that does is, this is what allows your wiper to park underneath the cowl and then raise back up. So it'll actually go past its rotation with this little arm here. So that was one of DeLorean's things, I think, in the 50s when he first started. I broke it. Tim, have a wall of shifter cables anywhere?
I don't think so.
Any fork shift,
Anything?
Firebird,
We could do it demolition derby car style. With a little like piece of all thread with some detents.
Yeah, I know.
I have to get home.
Yeah. You get some all thread. I cannot get the clip on this cable, so JD, get me 47 zip ties, please. The zip ties work pretty good. I've done worse things. So I think everything is clear. I think it is ready to fire. I'm going to crank on it, and we're going to see if that quadrajet has any life in it.
You want to prime it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Probably not while it's running, but yeah, we need.
Clear the fan here.
Yeah. Just bend it up.
Try that again.
Does it?
You want to try the transmission? Let's check the fluid.
Yeah, let's put it back. Get that done with.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Men.
that cut?
I think it's fine.
So what's going to keep us from taking it out and going around the block?
Nothing.
Lack
Something
of
to hold the hood down.
insurance plates and
We have a title, right?
So far, you haven't said anything that scares me. We just got to make sure the hood stays down.
Was this still pushing at the overflow?
no, it
Now,
was
once you
not.
put the cap on,
It quit?
Once we put the
Okay.
cap on, it quit. How hot does it need to
the
get to?
belt alignment is horrible, and it was flapping, but it wasn't looking like it was doing anything.
No, it didn't look that horrible.
No.
I mean, it's really bad, but
Well,
you
we
know.
have 3 belts the same
Yeah.
size.
No, that's a 13-pound cap. I think yes, it should technically be a 16. But
All right, radiator overflow right here. Look at this. It's almost as if GM engineers designed an overflow bottle to go right there.
They didn't, but
We're
we can pretend like they did.
Yep, we're re-engineering this car.
There we
68
go.
didn't have no overflow bottle.
It
Didn't
does
need any
now.
of that pussy
really?
EPA.
Oh yeah. Oh, it just had a spitter.
Yeah, it just dumps it.
Yeah.
Oh,
For you, we've improved it. Upgrade.
For this hood, doesn't the guy just put the board here on the low spot and just kind of jumped?
Yeah, probably. As we see what we're working with. Set it down.
Move this up at the end. There we go.
How many minutes have you spent adjusting that hood latch?
Yeah, go for it.
Dalton, I got an idea. You want to see my idea?
Yeah.
Whiz, 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 square. No?
I hate that idea.
You don't like my ideas. I only say that because I did do it on a car once. I mean, we could only do 3 sides and then you could pound it back down and self-tapper a license plate over it. I could give you a Kansas tag. You could be have a souvenir of the trip.
No.
No.
We're just trying to get the hood open.
I'm just trying to give you ideas of how to get it open.
I knew I should have pulled this damn latch off of here.
Hood pins?
Hood pins.
I couldn't find the Fastenal set, so this is my rental set. One of the last few times this hood will be up while I'm here anyway. I've been itching to clean the cowl tag. Well, let's see what we got.
You get decoded?
Kansas City plant.
Leads?
Yep,
No.
she's going home.
Oh shit, Grandpa worked.
She's going home.
Kansas City.
That would be the old Leeds plant in East Kansas City. Gone. They closed that in '88. But they built A-bodies there and X-body. Excellent. I will now hog the underside. Oh, utter precision. $150 for that radiator. $50 gas pedal. Oh God. $900 in labor. For what?
I helped.
Shop rent. Oh my God. I didn't know what I was getting into.
Did I put the cleaning fee on there?
Did not. You know?
This
You
pad
deserve
is
to clean.
filthy, and it started pristine at the beginning of this project. I'm just gonna say.
You do deserve a cleaning fee. Now, you know, $10 for the power steering post, that's pretty fair. $40 of gasoline. Okay.
Receipts in the truck.
That's the fan.
Oh, really? Oh my.
I'd move. That fan's out.
Sounds like it's behind us on the back tires.
Something maybe dragging the ground. Yeah, we'll
Might
see.
be.
How short did you cut the gas tank straps?
Oh,
I
there's-
got 'em.
Pretty
Yeah.
short.
Well, we only have a right brake. Oh, it's a brake.
Oh, dude, circle by and let Randy see this thing. I wish we had a working horn on this car.
Is that this guy?
Yeah,
Honk,
he's like
honk.
an old school must. Watch it dip, watch it dip, watch it dip.
Ooh, big dip.
Yeah. Randy!
Like my car?
It's like it was in a fire.
A little bit.
Jesus, crashing everything.
The engine just overheated yesterday, is all.
Oh, okay.
Just had overheat, you know.
Says so right there on the temp gauge.
Shit it this way or what?
No, gotta drive this back to Kansas City.
It was burnt up. We did this in 2 days, got it running and driving from what it looked like. It was,
Well, it looked about the same.
How you driving?
yes, in 2 days.
We got a few kinks to work out, but she'll do it.
We just drove by to let you know I don't need that HEI plug anymore.
At least it's moving, huh?
She's
Yes.
rolling.
That's a positive.
Let's go see if a Grand Prix starts.
All right, do a Grand Prix.
Have a good evening,
I think
sir.
our fan clutch might be bad.
I think we need to take that off or something. I don't know.
Bend it up more. Grab it. Sure. It's actually totally drivable. That first. It's not a bad one. All right. Well, we're at Tim's shop here. Now, I'm not totally stupid, so I'm going to buy a chase car off of him. That.
And then we are going to wait till you lift the fender before I try to open this door.
Alright.
Because I don't want to KO the door, the fender. I can't wait to video it driving down the highway. It goes.
It does.
Yeah, smoking a little out the left pipe.
The marvelous, mysterious dead dinosaurs I see.
Yes. Pretty good stuff. I don't know what the hell it is. Probably just kerosene. But it works.
Kerosene and red dye. So here we are the morning of day 3, and Dalton and JD are doing just a little more field surgery on the brakes. Hopeful or hopeless this morning, guys? Hopeless?
Everything. Whoever touched this car and did anything to it, well, they're dead, so whatever.
Tools are gone on an estate
They
sale.
can hurt nobody else.
So they're pounding away. We got Jim over here doing light restoration on the Grand Prix.
Let's not go too far. We're making sure it can get us home.
All right.
This morning we did put a complete set of rings and bearings in it, aka Marvel Mystery Oil in the crankcase. It got a full set of new injectors, plugs, valves, and everything, aka Marvel Mystery Oil in the gas tank. So that was done this morning, complete.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've had a busy morning.
Yeah.
You've accomplished way more than the guys
We now
up
have
here.
a power port that works. We have windshield wipers and washers that work. We have a trunk that opens and closes, and a glove box door
very
that isn't
good.
stuck shut.
Sweet. All right, rolling along. Do you think those are the original wheel cylinders that are on there?
I think they've been replaced once,
Yeah.
but they looked older compared to the rest of them.
I was just wondering how long it had been since the last time it was apart.
Recently, I think
Okay.
they served together with the old wheel cylinders. I don't even know if there's anything necessarily wrong with them, but I saw brake fluid on the insides of the tires this morning.
Oh, uh-huh. Never a good sign. I do have 2 more gallons of that ethanol-free premium, so whenever you're done
Oh yeah.
circling burnouts, we'll make sure and leave with that tank topped up.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Awesome. You can take a 7/16.
Yeah.
Try to unbolt the wheel cylinder. You gotta get the springs off of the drum. You've done it before,
Yeah, I
right?
have. Just, I got the line off first.
You get it loose, it's off.
Oh, yeah.
Support personnel Jim, building brake lines. Another interesting version of field surgery.
custom Impala brake line workbench.
Right. We've got the finishing touches going on the car, inside and outside. How many square feet of this left to clear coat, Mr. Jim?
Yes.
Yes.
No, not much. 3/4 of the hood, one front fender.
Jim's entering the home stretch for the paint, and we got the new seat covers in. These are a great match to the smoke damaged parchment.
You might even call it ash.
Yeah, it's all about the wording. You know, in house paint, if a color is slow moving, they'll just change the name of it. They don't change the shade, they just change the name. Several hours into day 3, the guys have made good progress on the brakes. Last night they liked the way the car ran, but they didn't like the way it stopped. And after a lot of good attention and effort, we're pretty well past that point, hopefully. Test drive time and we'll find out.
I desperately need a self-tap.
And a way to shoot it?
Yeah. What the hell is this?
It's a way to shoot it. Bits are overrated.
I need my power supply. This is the only self-tapper I've shot in this entire car.
Took us 3 days to get there.
You just ruined the whole car.
It's trash now, it's not numbers matching. But my power supply works.
You sure?
Yeah, it lit up. Thank you, Tim. Tim, do you have water?
I could.
Well, is it on fire?
It doesn't. Nope.
It's not on fire?
Don't smell anything. Don't see.
Great success. Let's go home.
If nothing else, probably the best part of coming back would be like continuity of showing, hey, here's a vehicle we swapped the 350 out of the wrecked truck into.
I want to hear it. You know, make sure it doesn't catch on fire, and then we can brush tools.
You want to coil some of this up and take it with you? Yeah.
Still in the box.
It doesn't have to be neat or nice, just throw it in there.
Yeah, I think we're good, right?
Now I can
I'm
film.
gonna flip around.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of Holly versus Edelbrock?
They're both carburetors.
The guys are gone. Not sure if they've made it or not. And honestly, I probably won't until I watch their video. Got the pad hosed off. Mostly clean. There'll be a few oil spots that'll be lasting memories of the guys' time here. It was great to meet them, make friends. Got a little pile of scrap metal left over. I'll get rid of that. Overall, it was a really, really fun 3 days. It was really neat to be able to get something running and take it back from the dead. So overall, I'm very satisfied that I let that car go. There would have been a lot of parts I could have used for my GTO, but seeing that thing live and peel out in the gravel again, that was really worth selling the car and watching it revived. And the cool part of it is the guys kind of let me know, hey, they might come back sometime. So there's a possibility. If you enjoyed watching this, hope to see you back again soon.
Here we go, sir.
Okay,
And thanks a lot.
Yep, see ya.